This YCN segment is brought to you by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist.
Welcome back, YCN Sports Talk. Jeremy Stout, Brett Franklin, and our final segment here. Before we get to the picks, we'll talk some basketball. Marcus Smart, the big free agent, restricted free agent, so they had a chance to get him, and they thought they would, and they did. 4 years, $52 million. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Is it a good move?
Yeah, I think everybody's happy, involved. I don't think Marcus kind of realized what restricted free agency was. He was a little hurt, some reports that he really wasn't getting any serious offers. I mean, we had heard that the Sacramento Kings had thrown an offer out there, but clearly that never materialized. I think Marcus realized kind of the scenario he's in. The Celtics wanted him. He wanted to get paid. The Celtics held all the cards, really, in this whole thing, and I think it's a win-win. He's going to come back with a pretty stacked roster. The core is going to remain in place for the Celtics team. And I think the green and white are showing, hey, we don't need to go out and do a ton here to get to the NBA Finals, but getting Marcus Smart and that bulldog type of player that they need, I think it was a good sign and a good win for everybody. They didn't overpay him, so I think everybody can go home happy.
Well, and I think, I don't remember what exactly he quoted saying he wanted. Was it 16
he wanted about
million
15 million.
Yeah. So, he got pretty close to it.
Yeah.
And he got the 4 years, so it wasn't like it was a one-year deal. And you're right, the Celtics offer him the qualifying offer, and then nobody's going to pay him too much because they don't want to be holding the cards for too much down the road. So I think it was a pretty good deal. Like you said, they got Hayward coming back. Kyrie Irving's going to be healthy, and it's a good move. They got this year. This is their big year, right? To really go all in.
This is it. You got to put all your eggs in the basket here and go for the NBA Finals here in 2018-19.
Yeah, so lots in the offseason. Obviously, some big moves. We'll continue talking about that, but probably the biggest Celtics move that's going to happen this offseason.
It's time for the Salt Hill Pub Picks of the Week. Salt Hill Pub, honest food, perfect pints, live music, now here to serve you in 5 locations.
All right, here we are with our Salt Hill Pub Picks of the Week, and we'll be breaking down the playoff race. And Brett, like I said, the second half of the season, who are you picking here? First, we'll start with the American League West Division.
All right, I'll go with the Stros, and I think even though Mariners and the Athletics making it a little bit tighter, I do think Houston will make a big deal at the trade deadline. Again, I can't say who they'll get, but it will be a big deal. I'll take the Stros. They win the West.
Yeah, and I think the Mariners and Athletics will fight for that wild card spot, but I agree with you. I take the Astros as well. The American League Central, I think that's pretty easy to say who we got there.
Yeah, I'll go with the Indians. They should win that division by like 20 games when this thing's all said and done, but maybe it'll be a little bit closer than that. 10, but they'll win it.
They'll rest some starters down the stretch, give some extra days off, but I agree with you. I take the Indians as well. The American League East have the Red Sox giving you some confidence.
I think they have, only the best start in franchise history, and I think you got to go with them here. I think the Yankees will get it a little bit close, but Red Sox will eventually pull away and they'll win this thing, and I think Red Sox having more home games towards the tail end of the season will help.
Right, and having fewer games the rest of the season, Yankees not having as many off days, having a couple doubleheaders in there. I agree with you. I take the Red Sox as well. So there are the division winners. Who do you have as your number one wild card?
Okay, if the Red Sox are taking the division, Yankees will be the wild card. That might be the best record ever by a wild card team. They'll probably have 101 wins when it's all said and done, but I'll take the Yanks.
All right, and not the best wild card, not the number one, but I'm taking the Mariners. That'll be my first choice here. I do think they'll eke out over Oakland and hold off anyone else, so they get the wild card. Who do you have as your second?
After I trashed them on the radio a couple weeks ago, I'll take the A's. I'm just not sold on the Mariners. I just feel like they're not a team built to win just yet. Nobody's picking Oakland, so no pressure on them. I'll take the A's. Why not?
And they've come from way back, because it was the Angels were in there. Mariners obviously at the hot start. And for my pick, I am going to go with the Yankees, and I don't think there's any reason that they don't at least win the wild card. I think the division will go into the last week. The Yankees-Red Sox, that'll be an interesting matchup. So there you have it, the American League picks. Next week, we'll make our National League picks. Brett, thank you very much for joining me. You can check out his show every weekday, 12 to 1 on the radio, and then replayed here at midnight. Thanks for watching YCN Sports Talk.